Is made. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. How's it going? We are here again, and it is good. It is great. $1.25. Wait a minute, is somebody coming here? Hello, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. Hello, anybody there? Graham, how are you? It's good to see you. I think it's safe for me to be on live again during work. I just locked the door and I'm going to hear for anyone who knocks. Did I? Okay, yeah. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, Graham, remember the last time you were on here, Lady Sky was spamming the emojis. So she came on to my live stream last night and she's like, I couldn't comment in your live stream the other day. I said, that's because I put you on timeout for spamming. She's like, that wasn't me. I'm like, okay. It's a little bit weird. Hi Darlene, welcome back. Praise the Lord. Ooh, pool. Hello, pink hands. Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna keep putting her on timeout whenever she does that, because she's a good person. I just don't like the spamming. How is everyone doing? Darlene, what do you mean, how long has it been? Oh, I'm barely a few minutes in. I just started. Yeah, I did my work. I've got the door locked because I am by myself and since I'm not directly in the office, I have the door locked, and if anyone wants to come in, they can knock. Yep, you're just in time. Yeah, Graham, that's eventually she will. Hopefully. Hi, Nishantha. I'm not sure what you typed. Yeah, I don't know what Nishantha's language is. It is Thursday, though. That's all I know. And it is, I'm happy. I am happy because it is Thursday. It's been a really great work week. I don't know what AIU is either. Oh, it's nighttime for Darlene. And it is 10 in the morning for me. You, Paul, or Nishantha, if you don't type something I understand, I'm just going to have to remove you because there's no sense in you being here if I don't understand. Hey, Mohan. Yep, there's a 12-hour difference. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, just when I thought I had inspected every nook and cranny here at work to clean it, to organize it, I found a spot. It's like file folders. I don't know, a file organizer. Paperwork got stuck in them, and I pulled them out today. Something had been in there since 2011. I was like, nobody. It's because the papers were hard to put in there, and finally I was like, let me get a skinny hook thing to get it out. And yeah, I pulled out, it was like a newspaper, a magazine page from 2011. Oh, I forgot all about that tsunami that was coming. No, I did not. Mohan, that's the same comment you left me yesterday. Thank you. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be right back. You guys still there? Goodness. Somebody came in to pay their rent early. I was very surprised. You're looking very beautiful in this black dress, darling. Darlene, he can't see you. I know you thought he was talking to you yesterday or somebody, but they can't see you. Okay, I'm glad you're still here, Graham. I think this is better. And maybe I'll leave the microphone on next time, because I did close the door and I'm sure you won't hear the conversation. Yeah, usually nobody pays early. I mean, it's one day early. Nope, darling. I can't even make out what your icon is. Thank you, Mohan. Darlene, you're the first one to think that. And Graham, I'm glad you're still here. I just see green. I think Mohan lives in India. That's why. It's 10 p.m. for him. Okay, a woman in a green light. Yeah, so it's hard to tell what your hair looks. It's hard to tell if what you're wearing. You know what, you guys? I am so thankful for this part-time job. I have so much flexibility. And I didn't have to clean anything when I got here. I really could have just sat at the desk and did absolutely nothing. But I want to leave this a better place when I finally move on from here. Okay, darling. Yeah, you guys can see me, but I can't see anyone. I don't see anybody except the words. And this morning, when I was praying to God, I was like, Lord, if you want me to stay at this job longer, I know that's how it will happen. But I am applying to other jobs. I'm very picky, being very selective about what I apply for. And so I'm like, okay, if the Lord wants me to move on, then I will, get a job offer. If not, I'm not going to stress about it. Because y'all, I really do want more money. I don't need it. I want it. I got myself used to living in such abundance probably ever since, how long? I don't know, it was about 20 years, you guys. I made really good money and I didn't worry. I didn't balance my checkbook or anything like that because I knew I had plenty. And now that I've got a part-time job, I do have savings, but I don't want to use that savings unless the savings is for like my real retirement. And so now I really have to pay attention to every penny. There's another Darlene, spelled the same way. Interesting. Or are you the same one? Hello, Ty. Oh, you have a different picture now. Jim is back. Jim, what are you doing today? I'm having a great day so far. Now we can see Darlene. Oh, okay. You're no longer the green alien. That's kind of what your other picture looks like. Grams and not looking like Shrek anymore. Do you know who Shrek is, Darlene? Jim says today was pool and hot tub maintenance every day. I have something to do here. And this is your own, like your own home, right, Jim? Your own property? Oh yeah, when you're a homeowner, there's always something to do. Graham. Oh my goodness. Darlene says it's a party light with a heart outline. It's not my fault. A party light. Oh. Well, I see the black and white, but I don't really see the details. Um, I'll have to look at your guys' profile pictures later. I know Graham has his bearded dragon. Jim says, I bought this when I retired to escape society. My oasis in the desert. Nice. Graham, yesterday the conversation was so interesting. You missed it. We'll see how it goes today. Draco is looking out the window at the moment. Gonna bathe him soon. Graham, when you say you bathe them, do you literally like use soap and water? All right, what is everybody else doing? Warm water every other day. So he stays clean. Jim says, my last job was with Dish Network, and I had offices in Prescott Valley, Glendale, and Las Vegas. I fell in love with the desert. So Las Vegas is more of a desert than Arizona, Jim? Or Nevada, I should say. I've never really explored too much in Nevada. Nevada? Yeah. Darlene says, for now. Sorry, guys, a phone call came. I know I froze there for a minute. For now, I'm relaxing a little bit. I'm gonna go and serve food to my parents after a while. Darlene, they're eating this late at night? What is your guys' schedule? Does everybody stay up late over there or what? Jim says, yes, both the same desert climate. Unless you head to North Nevada, it's cooler up there. Oh my goodness, Darlene, I'm asleep. Okay, the last meal of the day for me is I tried to not eat any later than 7 p.m. Eating at 11 p.m. Oh my goodness, my stomach would be sick. Isn't it dark, Darlene, or do you guys still have light? I don't know. It just seems weird. It depends who wants to stay up late. Some crash early. Jim chose Pahrump because it is very inexpensive to retire here. You know what? I feel like I want to go explore Pahrump now and see if my cousin still lives there. I need to message her on Facebook. Wow. I'm still in shock, Darlene, that your parents, who are older than you, are eating at 11 o'clock at night. I'm just still in shock. Oh my, does anybody else on here eat at 11:30 at night? See, this is what I thought we are supposed to do. I thought we are supposed to eat with the cycle of the sun. You know, only eat when the sun is up. And when it is dark, no eating. Graham says he would if he felt like it. I'm not saying I never have eaten at 11:30, but on a regular basis, and especially on a weeknight, no. Indians eat that late? Okay, I learned something new. Jim says unincorporated, so no mayor or politicians, no police force, just a county sheriff. The entire town has only 3 traffic lights. You know what, Jim? Once upon a time, and it wasn't that long ago, where I live at only had 3 lights. But we have been incorporated for a long time. Darling. So you're basically your parents' servant. being the youngest daughter, living with your parents, you're there to serve them? She said, I can't handle other people's hunger. But I will say, Jim, that here, I once upon a time did live in an unincorporated area that had no traffic lights. It was nice. Well, it was kind of nice. I had to drive everywhere to get gas, to get a soda, to get food. That part wasn't very fun. Maybe when I'm older it would be nice. Con, hello. Not sure if I remember you, but hello. Darlene says, no, don't say that. I'm not their servant. I love them and I like doing anything they ask me to do. Graham says, what am I watching? Darlene's making me laugh. Darlene says, it's an honor for me to spend as much time that I have with my beloved parents. And Jim says, after living in Chicago and Las Vegas, it's like stepping back in time here. You know what? That's where I think that's what I want to do too, Jim. In my retirement years, go somewhere where it's quiet, have my own garden, my own chickens, and just live off of that. Wow, Darlene, you are very interesting. LOL, LOL. What's going on? What's going on with LOL? What did I just do here? Yeah, you are interesting, Darlene. And Graham says, you're making him laugh. Ty wants to know where I'm from. I am from the USA. Yeah, I'm glad that you found my live stream, Darlene, and you've been here every day. Jim says, very peaceful here, no air traffic, an occasional hot air balloon, and more stars at night than I've ever seen before. Oh, wow. Okay, so about what is the population there, Jim? Darlene says, how hard can it be to serve food to your only parents who have sacrificed so much for me since birth? I've seen them struggle so that they've supported no matter how many good or bad decisions taken. Well, that's good for you, Darlene. Hi, Lady Sky. How's it going? Oh, Jim, that's probably more people than where I'm at. I was thinking it was much smaller population. Do you guys have I'm gonna have to research it. I'm very interested now in Pahrump. You know what, you guys, if I did not have my son, I probably would still be living with my dad because my mom has passed away, but I probably would have stayed living with my parents. I'm doing good. Getting to know my new people here, Jim and Darlene. Oh, that's not bad, Jim. I haven't been to Las Vegas in like mm, 10, 10 years. No, 7 years. Lady is saying hello to everybody. Excuse me. Earlier, I had gone to the Dollar Tree to get supplies for my office here. You guys, um, it looks like the prices went up from $1.25 to $1.50. Cram, don't mention it. Lady Sky said that wasn't her. She said it wasn't her. So I ended up not really getting anything because I was like, I'm not using my petty cash on $1.50. Hello, Zebra Girl. Yes, how much does your Dollar Tree? What is the lowest price there now? Darlene says, to be honest, I've seen so many children leaving their parents on the road or torturing them when they've been manipulated by their spouses, so it breaks my heart. In India, I've seen it, so I'm telling. Wow, Darlene. Jim says, everything is great here. Anybody else? Is your Dollar Tree still $1.25 or has it gone up to $1.50? Zebra, I've been going live for 9 months. Yeah. My channel is small, so you probably have never seen me before here. Darlene says, my heart just feels a lot for that kind of torture done for their old parents who don't even have the strength to walk. Yeah, that is sad, Darlene. I don't know how Zebra Girl is a #1 fan when I've never seen her here before. This is so weird. Hello, Tristane. Santana. I haven't because I just wanted to see what everybody's doing right now, so yeah. This is weird. I need to research to see what the top fan means. Darlene says being slapped, punched, thrown off the terrace, kicked, choked, not fed. Wow. That's awful, Darlene. Yeah, it's very sad, says Jim. Lady, I asked my son, okay, does anybody have Little Caesars? And you know they have the lunch special, which is a soda and 4 pieces of pizza. The deep dish pizza. I asked my son if he wanted that and we were going to share it. And he said no, he didn't want no pizza. So I don't know yet. Don't know yet what we're having for lunch. Santana, I think he says he likes my nose. Thank you. Zebra Girl, have you ever come in under another name, perhaps? Because I don't know how you're the #1 fan in here. You guys really like my hair? I just have a headband on. The phone's ringing, but I'm not answering it, y'all. Jim says the top fan thing recently started, and I don't understand it either. I thought it meant the top fan in my particular live stream. But I'm wondering if it's a top fan overall for you guys. You know what I mean? No matter what channel you're on. Graham is laughing away over there. Hey, Probby. Lady Sky, I actually do like Little Caesars pizza sometimes. I like to get the fancy pepperoni. My son likes the classic. And every now and then I do like the deep dish. I've had my account for about 1.5 years. Okay, now I'm going to research more on this top fan. Darlene says, I'm not much of a Bible reader, but it's also mentioned in the Bible that we should always respect our parents and those who don't end up well. Yep, respect our parents. It's one of the 10 Commandments. Graham says, can't wait for Darlene's next comment. I know, right, Graham? Zebra has always had this account, and Lady says Pizza Hut is way better. Okay, where I live at, there is a small mom and pop Italian pizza place. That's #1 for me. #2 is Pizza Hut. And then I'm not sure. Okay, you guys, the convenience store has a little deli. They have really good pizza too. And I'm not sure if that's going to be my third choice. Graham, it's detailed, right? And deep. Yes, Darlene, you are helping out my live stream today. Thank you for being so open and honest. Lady says gas station pizza. Also Q-Trip. What is that called? QT. They also have really good pizza. When I used to live in an apartment, me and my son, QT was down the street. So sometimes on a Friday night, we would go get pizza and snacks. Yes, I enjoy your company, Darlene. Thank you so much for coming back. Zebra, you can do what you want. I can't control any one of you here. Jim says this other than if I wanted you to leave, Zebra, I would do like timeout or something. So no, stay if you want. Jim says this month Pizza Hut has $2 personal pan pizza Tuesday. What? Oh, personal pan pizzas take me way back to the Book It program when I was in school, and if you read so many books, you earned a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. I wonder if my Pizza Hut does that, Jim. Anybody else have $2 personal pan Tuesdays? Zebra Girl says quick trip. Okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me what the official name was. Jim remembers the Book It program. Earl, where have you been? What's going on, Earl? It's just weird, Zebra. It's fine that you have the number 1 on there. It's just really weird. These kinds of things make me wonder. It's nothing important, but now I'm curious about this top fan icon. Earl, what do you really look like? I'm curious to know what you really look like. Hello, gymnastics _ 013. Luis Correa. Thank you. Lady says school starts back on Tuesday here. Oh, on a Tuesday? So will your apartment complex be nice and quiet when kids go back to school? Jim says between YouTube algorithms and shadow banning, I give up trying to figure it out. What is shadow banning, Jim P? Luis, I am from the USA. Cesar, speak English. Cesar, write in English. Lady says yes, I miss the nice and quiet. You know, the kids here, this is what I think. I think half of the kids at this apartment complex go to school and the other half don't. Which explains why there's a lot of ignorant, uneducated people here. Jim says shadow banning is when a social media platform reduces a user's content visibility without their explicit knowledge. Essentially, the user can still post, but their content is likely to be seen. Oh, I've heard the big content creators, I've heard them complain about it. And this is what I think. If you're a true subscriber of someone, you're going to go look for them, even if you don't get a notification or not. But I guess it affects those big content creators because this is their money. So I guess that's why they were complaining. Luis is also from the USA in Rhode Island. Cesar, practice right here. Practice here. Lady Sky says, yikes, Vanessa, ignorant tenants. There's ignorance all over, lady. Maybe it's different where you live, but where I live, there's a lot of ignorance. A lot of uneducated people living off of the welfare system, which is why I'm so glad that Trump is saying, no, you got to go to school or get a job instead of living off of the welfare system. They don't call it that anymore. What do they call it? I'm in Arizona, Lewis. Jim says mostly the streamers trying to get monetized, I think, with heavy viewing hours, 8-hour sleep streams. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe people sleep and they stream themselves sleeping. And people actually watch it. I forgot all about that. When I first started going live, someone told me to go to sleep and stream myself. I was like, no, what are you talking about? Luis agrees, and Jim says a lot of e-begging on YouTube by the younger generation. They don't want to work, I guess, Jim. Cessa, do you understand what I'm saying? Is that what you say? But Cessa, because you live in the United States, you need to speak English. Speak the English. I just wonder when the day will come when people won't get paid to be on YouTube anymore and they'll have to get a real job. And they're like, this is my job. I don't know. I don't see how people do that. Thank you, Zebra, for your comment. So because this is my idea, you guys, this is my thought. Because there's platforms like YouTube that pay people a lot of money, we end up having to pay as a consumer. As a consumer, we're paying for these YouTuber influencers. We're paying for their, what do they call it? Whenever they get paid to do, what is it called? When they get a brand deal, us, the consumer, is paying for all of that. If we wiped all that out and wiped out the celebrities that sponsor the brands or whatever, can you imagine how inexpensive life would be here in America? And probably everywhere else. How did we get here? I know Michael Jordan started it by wanting a lot of money. I think is kind of where it started. Yep, the advertising revenue. Louis says, I came and learned English and got to immigration. And I agree that you should present yourself to immigration board and get prints and all good stuff. Oh, I thought you were from the USA, Luis. So you weren't born here. But you are now a citizen? Is that what you're saying, Luis? Wait a minute. Because I think I gotta go. The landscapers are here. I'll see y'all later, okay? Yeah, I hear the landscapers. I gotta go talk to them. I hope you guys have a peaceful, lovely day. Know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. Oh my goodness, Jim. All right, see you guys later.